What's happening? It's nearly Christmas. Time flies. So I thought I'd try and put out at least one more video this year. This will definitely be the last video before Christmas. I'll do one at the beginning of January, hopefully, highlighting what the plan is for 2020. That's something normal YouTubers do, so might as well jump in on it. For today's video, we are actually installing something, as the title suggests. We've got a bit of backtracking to do, little update, and then a little look into some of the stuff that I've bought. I'm not gonna like hide it from you because I'll post them on Instagram anyway, so just follow the Instagram and you will have seen these anyway, chances are. So the garage is a fucking mess. Got something here, something here, something here. I did have another thing, but the plans changed a little bit, I think, but I don't know where my parents have hidden it. Believe it or not, they tried to, I think they tried to clean it so they could put more shit in it, like all these boxes, and I don't know what this is. My dad bought a shitload of it from that John Pye cockpit spray, but yeah, let me know if you want one, you can buy one. The tool corner is still a fucking mess. There's an exhaust there that I'm waiting for my friend Jordan to pick up. Jordan, if you're watching, come and pick up your exhaust. That's it really. Something to make us look like we do exercise. Some spare 660 and a flock dash, but more on that in a minute. The battery just died then. I bought these batteries because they came with like a charging dock for 3 spaces visibly, and they're a bit shit. It went straight from 78% to 0%, but it has been sat out in the cold all. So we have one track weapon Golf. Fucking useless car. Fucking thing. If the title hasn't given it away, then popping a bullet latch might help. Trying to do it one-handed's not working well. We're getting rid of that. So as you can see, I've got a Mark IV boot, but there's something different about this one. There's no handle at the bottom because it's had a Mark V one smoothed in. It's done properly as well, so it's at the top, it's all tucked in nicely at the back, and it's been sanded down to primer. So I'm going to get this painted ASAP because eagle-eyed viewers will know that this wing is slightly to the right, and it's bothered me for so long. When me and Elliot put this on years ago, didn't have a tape measure, so it is a little bit to the right. So like one side, like this top side is a bit higher than that side, and it's just bothered me for the longest time. And I've always been putting it off, like buying other stuff, and then this boot come up for sale, like proper close. So it's a no-brainer. We'll get onto that because that's the actual mod we're doing today. And then we've got a flock dash. I drove quite a way for this, like 2 and a bit hours, to my friend Dan's. This is his old flock dash. He's doing like a even more basic dash, and I wanted to do it for mine. Obviously mine will need this little corner trimming, but we can work that out. It's been trimmed for his dash, but obviously that doesn't matter to me. What matters is it's got everything cut off at the bottom. It's also completely skinned underneath, so it is literally just a top layer, and just where the clocks sit. Well, it's been sat here for a while, so it might be bent a bit, but hopefully this will be on soon. But I can't put this on until we get some heating stuff delivered. I've been really lucky that 2020 we've actually got a new sponsor, which I'm actually quite excited about. It's something that not really anyone on YouTube's done before, to my knowledge at least. If someone has done it, then please let me know. You'll see that there's 2 little knob switches here that are missing, because that's basically for a more simple heating setup. So the lovely guys at T7 Design, who, if you don't know, they specialise in like heating and cooling for race cars and motorsport. We've kindly been sponsored by them, so I've got some cool heating stuff on the way. I'm going to try and go into more detail than most people would. Luckily I've had a lot of help with this. Dan the guy who sold me the dash has helped me loads with like what bits to buy. So I've been really lucky. So yeah, I can't wait to get some videos done with them. Like, their products are mint. I've seen them on Dan's, and the attention to detail that it's going to require is going to be next level for me. I'm really excited to get this on, and then the interior is going to be like 50% done, or another 33% done. Because I still want new seats, and I want all the door cards ripping out. I think that's it. So yeah, I'll leave a link to T7 downstairs so you can see what they're about. Now let's have a look at this. So this is quite a rare artifact in the R32 world. This is an Evolution Motorsports induction kit. They didn't make many of these because they were expensive. This one was, I think it was 360 quid, brand new. A couple of years ago now, obviously to the person I bought it off, Dan. But he obviously, if you follow him on Instagram, his Instagram's here. Go follow him. He's doing a turbo build, so he didn't need this. So I thought, oh, I should probably buy it. But the filter is wamp. I don't know if you can see that, but it passes the fizz test. And he kind of included like a collapsing funnel as well, which goes on to the end of here, which obviously you're going to see. Should be quite an easy one. Now, I did say there'd be some backtracking. I made a video ages and ages ago, probably the best part of 2 years, saying that is the best induction kit for this car. It is, but if there's a big turbo on the back, it is. If it's NA, it isn't. That is. So the panel filter, I've actually changed that to, I've changed the title of that video. So then this is going to be installing the best intake for the VR platform. I'm quite excited. Out of all of them, as far as I'm aware, this is the only one that makes more power over stock. The rest of them just sound alright. If you remember the Sumotor I had nearly 4 years ago, like, that was possibly the worst for it. It looked and sounded amazing, but it made less power. So we're going to get this on today. Right, so take this one out. It's 10mm. So I use a bit of a deeper one because the screw's quite long. Now, to attach the EVOMs, we need to pull the MAF housing out of this box. That's the easiest way to do it. So one of them's there, right on the end, and the other one's like right down back behind that. So it's really hard to get to. So now, in theory, this should just pull straight off. The snorkel's easy enough to get off. It's just one 10mm bolt that sits on the right. So I've unravelled the new one. Obviously that's held on to the end via Jubilee clip. Obviously this is a bit worse to wear, but all it's done is it's just guiding a lot more volume of air than that one. So that's going to help. Obviously it's not the prettiest thing, but if I'm that bothered, I can just change it. So now I've got to work out how to get this in. This bit round there, round the MAF bit. This bit round the MAF bit, round that bit. Fucking hell, slides on. What a beauty. She's on. So where I've mounted my fuse box, that's just that's like slightly in the way. Not by a lot. Plug that back in. Tighten the Jubilees. Now that hasn't gone well, but luckily, because of this genius idea to put a big splitter in, I can reach right down to the bottom. So that's it, nice rare intake installed. Really happy with it, I got a good price for it. Well, I got it for a good price, I should say. Yeah, cheers Dan selling me it. I could definitely hear a little difference in the sound. I don't know what it was like on this mic, because it was like just in front of it. But yeah, hopefully it'll feel better. It should actually make a little bit more, because I know with these, when I had it mapped to R32, they said about, basically, if you remember, I had it mapped on a straight pipe with the normal intake on. It didn't make much power or torque really, but now it should be more towards 270 with a proper exhaust that actually flows really nicely, and with that maybe a bit over 270. So maybe we'll stick it on a dyno and find out. It wasn't till I realised how aggressive the torque kick in is on this map until it went front wheel drive. If you didn't know, in the last episode I spoke about it, the rear diff shit itself. So I'm picking up a new diff tomorrow, but that won't be like a big video. I'm just going to pick up the diff and I'm going to leave it until I polybush it and put it in, because while it's out, and if I'm changing the diff I've got to go geometry set up again, I might as well just polybush it and do all that. Yeah, there's some cool stuff coming up. I want to wish you all a Merry Christmas. Cheers for all the support this year, it's been mad. I've had a really nice year, so enjoy your Christmas, enjoy your New Year, go get spasticated, and just hopefully you get some car bits for yours. So catch you in the next one. Cheers boys.